name is Dr. Judy Lynn Mitchell. You may call me Lady Read Along. Reading is so much fun. You get to learn new words, see beautiful pictures, and use your imagination. I'm here on pack 14 with my dear friend Lookee. We have lots of books to read to you today. Okay, let's see which book Lookee wants us to read today. The Magic Rainbow Smoothie. Scholastic Books by Liza Charlesworth. It was a super warm day in Trolltown, so May decided to make a smoothie. She had ice, milk, and a big blender. But there was a problem. She didn't have any fruit. And you see, boys and girls, you see there's the blender, the milk, the ice, and she has a sign. This is Welcome to Trolltown. May's friends did have fruit, but there was a problem. They didn't like to share. But May had come up with a clever plan. She only needed to stand beside the blender and wait. I wonder what her plan is going to be. What do you think, Lookee? Well, let's turn the page and find out. After a while, her friend Stan walked by with fresh strawberries. "What are you making?" asked Stan. "A magic rainbow smoothie," replied May. "How can a smoothie be magic?" asked Stan. "Share your strawberries with me and you will see," replied May. So Stan dropped them into the blender. Plunk, plunk, plunk. "Thanks. It will be ready soon," said May. Oh, look at the big juicy strawberries going into the blender. Let's turn the page. After a while, her friend Omar walked by with fresh oranges. "What are you making?" asked Omar. "A magic rainbow smoothie," replied May. "How can a smoothie be magic?" asked Omar. "Share your oranges with me and you will see," replied May. So Omar dropped them into the blender. Plunk, plunk, plunk. "Thanks. It will be ready soon," said May. Oh, look. There are the beautiful oranges. How many oranges do you see? Looks like he dropped 3 into the blender. After a while, her friend Linda walked by with fresh lemons. "What are you making?" asked Linda. "A magic rainbow smoothie," replied May. "How can a smoothie be magic?" asked Linda. "Share your lemons with me and you will see," replied May. So Linda dropped them into the blender. Plunk, plunk, plunk. "Thanks. It will be ready soon." And look at the oranges. And look now, there are lemons inside of the blender. After a while, May's friend Luke came by with some limes, and Blake came by with some blueberries, and Grace came by with some grapes. Look at the pictures, boys and girls. They're the limes and the grapes. And there's the blueberries. There's the grapes. They also wanted to know how a smoothie could be magic. So they dropped their fruit into the blender. Plunk, plunk, plunk. Look at all of the fruit inside of the blender. Now, May's blender was filled to the brim with strawberries and oranges and lemons and limes and blueberries and grapes. May added ice cubes. She poured in milk. May put a lid on the blender. Then she pushed the button to turn it on. Whizz, whizz, whizz. Oh, look, isn't it delightful? And it looks like all of the fruit is now inside of the blender. What do you think's going to happen, Bookie Lookie? Let's find out. A minute later, May pushed the button to turn it off. The magic rainbow smoothies were ready. They were red and orange and yellow and green and blue and purple. May gave each of her friends a tall glass. They all agreed their drinks were quite delicious. But everyone had the same question. What makes these smoothies magic? Said May with a chuckle. These rainbow smoothies are magic because they taught you how to share. After that, everyone in Troll Town lived and shared happily ever after. Oh, and look at the rainbow and look at the smoothie that May is now holding in her hand. Wasn't that delightful? Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. And we have a rainbow here. Oh, I bet it was delicious. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thank you for coming back. Hi, Colby. Thank you for coming back. Story time. Pack 14. You have on your listening ears? Okay. Our next story, Lester's Lemon Tree. Oh, look at the front cover. What do you think the story is going to be about? Well, let's turn the page and find out. Lester's Lemon Tree by Liza Charlesworth, Scholastic Books. Lester was a very nice badger. One day, he planted a little lemon tree. He picked the perfect spot in his backyard. Yay! I can watch it grow and change, he said, and it did. Oh, look at Lester's planting the tree, and the beautiful butterfly is flying around. Okay, around him. First, the little tree had lots of green leaves. Then it grew pretty white flowers. How delightful. Next, it grew tiny green lemons. Last, the lemons became big and bright and yellow. Look at the lemon tree. Lady Read Along is learning a lot. Yay, my lemons are ripe, said Lester. Lester picked the lemons and put them in a basket. Oh, pluck, 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 pluck. Oh, oh, the badger is picking lemons from the lemon tree. Now Lester had lots of big, bright lemons. They were lovely. But what could he do with them? Lester thought. Oh, and he thought. Then Lester had a great idea. I will invite some friends over to see my lovely lemons, he said. So he sat down and made invitations. Write, write, draw, draw. Now it says, please come over when? Tomorrow. Where? My backyard. Why? To see my lovely lemons. And you see his crayons, and he is writing the invitation. Lookee, would you like to go to Lester's party? Okay. Let's turn the page. The next day, Lester's friends came over to see his lemons. Your lemons are big and bright, said Jill. Your lemons are lovely, said Tim. But what can we do with them? Asked Beth. Let me think about that, said Lester. Suddenly, Lester thought of a great idea. We can play catch with the lemons, he said. Lester and Jill gave it a try. Throw, catch, throw, catch. But playing catch was pretty boring. Oh my, they're playing with the lemon, but somehow it is a little boring. Let's turn the page. So Lester thought of a new idea. We can build with the lemons, he said. Lester and Tim gave it a try. So they build. My. But the tower kept falling down. Oh, they were building a tower, but the lemons all came tumbling down. So Lester thought of a new idea. Lester's full of ideas. We can eat the lemons, said Lester. Lester and Bess gave it a try. Munch, munch. Oh my! The lemons were very sour. Lester sat down and tried to think of a new idea. Think. What could they do with all of his lovely lemons? And you see Lester, he's sitting on a tree trunk and he's thinking, what can they do with the lemons? Then a little butterfly flew down and whispered in Lester's ear. Psst, psst, psst. She said, use the lemons to make lemonade. What a lovely idea, replied Lester. My, that was a good idea. First, Lester squeezed the lemons into a big pitcher. Then Lester added a few spoonfuls of sugar to make it sweet. Next, Lester added ice cubes to make it cold. Finally, Lester poured lemonade into 5 tall glasses. Let's count the glasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Said Jill, Tim, Bess, and Butterfly. The drink was a big hit with his friends. I learned a lesson, said Lester with a grin. When a tree gives you lemons, you should make lemonade. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Lady Read-Along has a butterfly. Yes, just like when the little butterfly whispered, psst, psst, make lemonade. Aren't they beautiful butterflies? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Tricks by Liza Charlesworth. Scholastic Books. Are you having fun, boys and girls? I see you, Penelope. I see you. Oh, my. That's George. Oh, very, very good. Xavier, I see you out there. Kobe, I see you. Okay, dog tricks. This is my dog, Nick. He can do lots of tricks. See, Nick? Yes, and she's patting Nick. Nick can sit. Nick can jump. Nick looks like he's having fun. Nick can swing. Up, up, up. Nick can ride a bike all by himself. Look at Nick. Ooh. Nick can tap on a hat. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh. Nick looks like he's trying to be a musician. Out comes a furry cat. Oh, look at the kitty cat. Wow. She said, we can call her Pet. Now I have a dog and cat. Oh, that reminds us. Yes, we have a doggy dog too. And look at his ears. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Lucy's Lucky Bow by Liza Charlesworth. Scholastic Books. Meet a girl named Lucy. Lucy likes to wear a big bow. The bow is bright red with polka dots. It brings me good luck, she says. Oh, I see her bow. When Lucy plays checkers, she wears her lucky bow. Guess what? She wins the game. I'm glad I wore my lucky bow, she exclaims. Lucy says if you're happy and you know it, and it looks like she's singing a song. When Lucy sings a song on a stage, she wears her lucky bow. Guess what? Everyone claps and claps. I'm glad I wore my lucky bow, she exclaims. And she's saying, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Did you like that, Boogie Lookie? Oh, yes, I see your smile. I did too. Now, when Lucy takes a math test, she wears her lucky bow. Guess what? She gets an A. And look, she's so smart. I'm glad I wore my lucky bow, she exclaims. Lucy shows the test to her dad and points to her lucky bow. I'm proud of you, he says. But you got an A because you worked hard, not because of your lucky bow. Guess what? Lucy doesn't believe him. Do you think Dad is correct? Let's find out. One day, Lucy joins a soccer team. Oh, she's playing soccer. And there's a soccer ball. She works hard and practices a lot. Lucy runs and runs. She blocks and blocks. She kicks and kicks. Ooh, she's having a good time. Look at Lucy and her friends. At last, it is time for Lucy's first game. Of course, she wears her lucky bow. I am all ready to play, she says, with confidence. Lucy's dad sits in the stands and watches with excitement. See Dad clapping his hands? Lucy runs and runs. She blocks and blocks. She kicks and kicks. Looks like she's having a great time. Lucy works so hard in the soccer game. She works so hard that her lucky bow falls right out of her hair and onto the ground. Look, there's the lucky bow. But Lucy doesn't realize it. She keeps playing the game. Oh no, exclaims her dad. Lucy dropped her lucky bow. Then, quick as a wink, he runs out and grabs it. Look at Dad. Oh, he's quick grabbing that lucky bow. But Lucy doesn't even notice that her bow has fallen out. She runs and runs. She blocks and blocks. She kicks and kicks. She even kicks the winning goal. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! For Lucy cheers her happy team. Wow! Lucy feels fantastic. Oh my! Oh, they're so happy for her. After the game, Lucy's dad says, I'm so proud of you. I'm glad I wore my lucky bow, she replies. Then Lucy pats her head. Hey, where did it go? You mean this bow? This lucky bow? Says her dad. It fell off the ground and you scored the winning goal without it. Really? Says Lucy with surprise. I guess my hard work did pay off. Lucy clips the bow to her backpack. I still like my lucky bow, she says, but it's nice to know I don't need it. After that, Lucy's dad buys her a triple scoop ice cream treat to celebrate. Oh, that's wonderful. And we have some friends of Lucy. They've got a lucky bow also. Look, there's a pink bow. And Lucy's got a friend and has a pink bow. Oh, she's got a white bow too. And it looks like another. Oh, that looks like a purple bow. Oh, my. Oh, and they are all lucky bows. But it was the hard work that helped win the game. So remember, boys and girls, hard work really does pay off. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you. I miss you. Lady Read Along loves you. And I just love to read with my dear friend, Lookee. Lookee, how are you today, darling? Oh, he says he's the best. He's laughing and says he is A-OK. And we've got our friend here with a great big heart. Here's Bear. Oh, my. And how are you, Flower? Okay. Oh, this story, Pam's Pizza by Liza Charlesworth, Scholastic Books. This is Pam. She is making a pizza. Pam puts on cheese. Sprinkle. Pam puts on pickles. She puts on popcorn too. Pam puts on noodles. Ooh, she puts on jam too. Oh boy, this is a different kind of pizza. Let's turn the page. Oh my. Pam puts on carrots. She puts on cookies too. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, Lookee, have you ever had a pizza with cookies on top? I bet it's delicious. Pam puts the pizza in the oven. And look at the pizza. It's going inside of the oven. Bake. Pam's pizza is done. Yum. Do you want some? Oh, would you like some of Pam's pizza? Oh, well, go tell your mommy. Go tell your friends that you think you're going to have a pizza to eat. What is going to be on your pizza? Sounds good, Greg. Sounds good. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Oh, and Lady Read Along made pizza just for you. It's story time. Look, there's a cake pizza. And you see the different colors of the cake. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? And I've got chocolate chips on this pizza. So my pizza's just like Pam's pizza. Very, very delicious. Tell Mommy that you'd like a pizza. Another story about pizza by Liza Charlesworth, Scholastic Book. Pete makes pizza. Meet a kid named Pete. Pete only liked to do things he was really good at. And Pete was great at catch. Oh, look at the ball with all of the colors. So guess what? Pete and his buddy Pam played it a whole lot. Throw, catch, throw, catch. And they're playing the ball. I like to play ball too. Lookee, do you like to play ball? Yes, we were outside yesterday playing ball. You have to use your imagination. Let's turn the page. What did Pete not like to do? Take a chance and try new things. So Pete wasn't happy when his mom said, "Do you want to learn how to make pizza?" "Well, I guess so," replied Pete. First, Pete learned how to stretch out the dough. Oh, and look at the dough. And look at Mom, she's looking. And then Pete learned how to pour out the tomato sauce. See? He's pouring out the tomato sauce. Mom's watching. Next, Pete learned how to sprinkle on a lot of cheese and a little bit of spice. Smells so good. I'm getting hungry, are you? Last, Pete learned how to put the pizza in the oven to bake. "Keep an eye on it," said his mom. "Call me when the timer beeps in 15 minutes. That means the pizza is ready to take out." And look at Mom. She has a timer and she's giving instructions to Pete. Okay. She's watching Pete. Okay. Pete sat in the kitchen and waited for the timer to beep. He was proud of himself for trying something new. After a while, his buddy Pam came by. She yelled through the open window, "Hey, Pete, come play catch with me." "I can't leave the kitchen," he replied. "I'm baking a pizza in the oven." Let's turn the page. "Well, how about we play through this open window then?" said Pam. "I guess that will be okay," said Pete. So they did. Throw, catch, throw, catch. Oh, look like they're having fun with playing throw, catch through the window. And there's that pretty polka dot ball. But something else is happening. Look at the oven. Oh, looks like smoke is coming out of the oven. Throw, catch, throw, catch. Pete had so much fun playing with Pam that he didn't even hear the timer go off. Beep, 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 beep. Pete didn't smell smoke, but his mom did. She raced into the kitchen and took the pizza out of the oven. It was burned. 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 Oh, my. Sorry, he cried. I tried something new, but it just didn't work out. Pete let the pizza cool on the counter. Then he got so mad at himself that he threw it right out the window. Guess what? Let's turn the page and find out. His pal Pam caught it! Wow! I didn't know you could play catch with a burned pizza, said Pete. See what can happen when you try new things, said his mom. Now, let's make a new pizza, she said. Okay, he replied. I won't let it burn. And this time, Pete kept his word. When the timer went beep, 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 he shouted, Mom, the pizza's ready! And she took it out of the oven. Oh, look at Mom with her mittens. And she's making sure that everything is safe in the kitchen. Now we'll turn the page. Pete's pizza was perfect. And he learned an important lesson. Great stuff can happen when you take a chance and try new things. Now, if you are going to try to make a pizza, make sure you have an adult in the kitchen with you. Make sure that you are safe. Lady Read-Along always wants you to be safe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.